Hello, can I start swing trading with $100? Yes, you can, as long as it is high enough to meet the minimum required that your brokerage firm requires you to have to open your account with. And some brokerage firm, the minimum they require is $0 to open an account with them. So if the stocks you are willing to buy is the price per share is less than $100, that's all you need to start swing trading. Keep in mind that you are going to swing trade with your own money, with your own capital. So therefore, if you start with $100 and you purchase a stock that costs you $100, for instance, or you purchase a stock that costs you $50 a share, for instance, then you have another $50 out of that 100 to buy another share of a stock. So you'll have to sell those stocks to have that $100 plus the profit you made from those trades after you pay the brokerage fee, to buy stocks again with your capital and the profit you generated from the previous trade. Therefore, you are going to continue saving money and adding it to the account. It's now that once you have $100, that's all you need to continue swing trading. That's all you need to buy some share of one or two stocks or so. But then you have to sell those to access the money again. Otherwise, while you are waiting to sell it, you will continue adding money to the account, and that is the idea. You are going to continue saving money and adding it to the account on a regular basis, like on a monthly basis or so that you can continue growing your capital to be able to have more purchasing power to buy more share of stocks and continue growing your account slowly from there. I do not use margin to swing trade. Therefore, I'm now going to share information about margin much with you. So that means margin is like borrowing money from the brokerage firm to trade with. I don't do it. Therefore, I'm not going to share that information with you. So the information I'm sharing with you is trading with your own money. Therefore, $100, you can start with that while you keep saving and adding it to it to keep increasing your capital to be able to have more purchasing power to buy more stocks than just one or two, and wait months to sell those to be able to buy again. So if you are saving money to put in the account every month, if that's $100 you are able to save to put in the account every month, then you have money to buy another stocks if it costs less than $100 a share, for instance. So today we are going to analyze a stock, and the stock we are going to analyze is NFLX, Netflix. So we are going to use maximum daily chart, NFLX, and we are going to see if Netflix is available ready for us to buy. And as you see, Netflix, it is selling for $93.77 a share currently. But is it the time that is less than $100 that you want to start swing trading with? So that means with $100 you can buy a share of Netflix. However, is it okay to buy it today? Is what we are going to look for. So we are going to, I'm not seeing any value line trace on this, so we are going to trace our value lines because we swing trade stocks and we use a maximum, we use long option line swing trading strategy. So therefore we are going to trace our value line, and we want those value lines to be uptrending. So if I'm tracing it from here, it's going to go somewhere here, touching only 2 points. If I'm tracing it from here, it's going to go across those, and let me see, and it's going to match this one here, and I'm going to have that as well. And the reason why I'm having this is because here is around the pandemic, so I'm not entirely sure why it came back down that low, but it did it during the pandemic, and we want a long uptrend line. So this is, by the way, the date is on the x-axis from the past to the present, and we have the price on the y-axis from 0 up. So when we are looking at, we trace multiple value lines passing by the lows of the chart, the higher lows of the chart, and because this drop here is during the pandemic, it tells me that it can have some growth, but then it might pull back down to this value line that it left. So when we are looking at it here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years of growth before it pulled back down here. So I don't know, because of the pandemic, that we have that drop. So when we are looking at the number of years after it start going up again, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 years here. So we don't know if the next time it's going to come down, it's going to come down all the way here, or we'll try to lean on this support line or this one. And the reason why I trade this all across is because I'm assuming this could be an unusual event, but again, that is my assumption here. Therefore, I wanted to give it the benefit of the doubt by tracing passing. So now that we have those value lines and we are looking at the top is making higher highs, and we have it to trade, we are going to look at it and see, okay, so if we want to buy this, where do we want to buy it? Because with our long uptrend swing trading strategy, we want to buy it at the valley and sell it after it reached the peak, all-time peak that we are comfortable selling it at. And when we are looking at it right now, yesterday the price, now that we trace those lines, before we even analyze it, let's see where we want to buy. So when I'm looking at those lines, you want to choose the valley, because it's making mountain and valley. We want to buy at the valley. That's the highest price we are willing to pay for it to get in on the ride. So when I'm looking at those, I'm going to pick this one to be where I want to buy at. But there is a possibility it might come back down to this as well. So at this point, out of those three, I'm going to color code one for the time being. And going into 2026, we are using that color. So now that we trace our value line and we pick one to be where we want to buy, we are going to go to our maximum daily chart. That's where we do our chart analysis and now see what is going on. So we are going to compare where the price is to where we want to buy to the maximum higher price. And we have been seeing this line showing up here as well. And again, we can even, let's see here. We can color code it as well, but I'm not going to do that. The reason why I didn't color code this line is because it's like 4 years long, and I just feel like it's not long enough. It could lean on it and start going up from there, just like the way it might decided to come back down lower. So therefore, I didn't pick it, and as it continues, we'll see the line is going to use as the value line. But when we are looking, and those two are not too far from each other. So, and even if it touch base with this and we purchase some, if it fall back to this, that's okay. If it fall back down here, we might buy some again. So, but those two are close to each other. That's buying the ones out of those two will be fine. But then we know we should learn out of the three that is going to use next time, since we don't really see a good repetition from the past to rely on. So when we are looking at it, we pick this to be where we want to buy. So now we are going to compare this valley line to the mountain peak, because we are using maximum chart. That's the all-time highest price that is reached. So we have that. Now we are going to compare where the price is to those two extremes. So the price is more closer to where we want to buy to where we want to sell it. And by looking at it, we will see where it's coming from. So it's coming from where we want to sell it. It's not coming from where we want to buy. It's coming from where we want to sell it. So it's telling us that means it's going down. When you look at the direction of the chart, it's going down. But and then yesterday the price went down. Is color as red. That means that candlestick that is red, the price went down at the price at the end of the day yesterday was lower than the price in the morning when the markets opened. And today is December 16, 2025, and we are doing the chart analysis before the market opens today. So the price is going down, but it's nowhere near where we want to buy. So therefore, it's now a buy today. And when you are, again, based on the strategy we are using and where we want to buy, and when you compare the price around where we want to buy is like $66. So that means, of course, it's uptrending. So by the time it reaches that line, it will be more than that. So, but it just tells you that one share of this stock is less than $100. So therefore, yes, you can start swing trading with $100. When we go to our record keeping, I just want to show you an example of a stock I purchased not long ago. This month, I purchased one share of it, and it's $68 a share. I have not sold it yet. It's just because again, I didn't have a lot of money in the account. Most of our money are within stocks that we purchased. We have not sold it yet. So when the stocks is well positioned for buying, I have enough money in the account to buy one share, and that's all I purchased. I'm not using margin, so therefore we have to save money to add it to the account for me to purchase more stocks. Until then, if I have enough to buy one share, I'll buy one share of that stock. So yes, you can start with $100, but continue adding money to the account to continue growing your capital, to be able to buy more stocks and to be able to make more profit. And slowly you will see your account growing from the capital you are adding to it and from the profit you are generating from it. Thank you so much for watching our videos. You saw how we analyze these stocks, to see if it's okay for us to buy or not. Thank you for all your comments, and thank you very much for subscribing to our channel. I'm Afiavi Liberman, co-host of Liberman Consulting L.L.C YouTube channel and in sub.com, our blog. On our channel and on our blog, we share different ways to save money and different ways to make money to reach your financial independence, where you do not depend on an employer to provide for your family. And swing trading is one way to make money. Just start small and grow your account from there. The way we just analyze the stocks to see if it's well positioned for us to buy or not. If you want feedback and practice analyzing the stocks to see if you are analyzing it well and to see if a stock is well positioned for you to buy during the week, will you please check our online store liberdownload.com for our small online workshop that we organize, to see if you are interested to reserve a seat. The next one is a Saturday, December 20th, 2025. Thank you so much for your time. For more tips on how to swing trade and more in this video series, Will you please check the playlist in the description of this video, and the playlist for this series is this one at the bottom, the last one at the bottom, and it will be in the description as well for you to check. If you want to learn more on your own and practice analyzing the stocks more on your own, will you please check the series to see if there is a question of yours that we answered that you like to know more about. Thank you so much for your time.